Hello, welcome back to Dr. Vanjali, and here is our prep. And what you see is a bowl, some flour here, maida. There is yeast, 1 teaspoon yeast. There is 1 tablespoon of Italian herbs. There is quarter teaspoon of salt, and there's water, 150 ml. There's olive oil. So what are we making? We are making pizza base, because after I showed how to layer a marinara, there have been requests for showing how to make the pizza base, because they liked what they saw. So here I am shooting today. So what do we start with? We will start with bubbling up this yeast, starting up the yeast. So to this 1 teaspoon of yeast, we add this 150 ml of water, and we are going to add a teaspoon of sugar into it. So that's our sugar. We will add about 1 teaspoon of sugar, and we will let this yeast rise, let it bubble up. I have used obviously warm water for the yeast to start up, to get active. And if the yeast is not active, you are not going to go ahead, because it will waste the flour. So let's see how it bubbles up. We will come back after 10 minutes. So we are back to checking the yeast that we have kept for bubbling. It's bubbling up nicely. There you see. And so we'll go ahead. It's now past 15 minutes actually, and it's quite nicely bubbled up. So we are going to remove that glass from the bowl. I had kept it because of the fear of spilling it. So I'm removing it out. I'm measuring out about 2 cups of flour. So that's about 2 cups of flour. This is not a cake, it's only a pizza dough. So we don't need to be very particular of having a flat top for the dough, the flour. So that we have measured that. Now Now to this we will add the rest of the ingredients. So there goes the quarter spoon of salt, then my 1 spoon of herbs and garlic in it, garlic powder, and to this we will slowly add the yeast mixture. Mix this in. Now add the yeast mixture, and we will knead this, and then we will leave it to rise or proof for about 45 minutes before we bake the pizza. So it looks like the dough is going to need a little more water. I'm adding a little more water to it so that the dough is smooth. Started off with 150 ml of water, but looks like it needed about 200. Yeah, it should be a slightly sticky dough. When you know before kneading, it should be sticky. Later when you use the oil, it will become smooth, so that's not a problem. Knead it nicely. You will see flecks of the herbs in the dough. That's how it should look. This makes the pizza tastier, you know, instead of adding herbs only to your toppings. The dough does not taste bland then. I like it this way. Now in this we will add 1 teaspoon of olive oil. Nicely kneaded. Yeah, it's becoming very nice and pliable. Smelling good. Make sure all the olive oil is absorbed into the dough. Looks lovely. It's nice and smooth. Roll it around in this bowl and let it rest. So to this we will cover allowing it to rest for half an hour. Now while the dough is proofing for the pizza base, I have removed out all the ingredients for the pizza that I am making. This is handmade burrata. You will see this. That's the ball of burrata. So I'm going to use that on my pizza. Then I have a jar of jalapenos, grind jalapenos. So I'm going to use that. Just when I open the jar, it smells so good. You know, I never buy such large quantities of jalapenos. Obviously, I'm not going to use it too much. But in the lockdown, you know, we ended up buying more. And then these are pitted olives, black olives, which I'm going to use on my farm fresh pizza. There is 3 types of peppers, so I'm going to make a tricolor pepper pizza with burrata, and the other one is going to be farm fresh with everything in the world topping on my pizza. And doesn't that look really colorful and beautiful? So now let me get chopping. So there you see I have chopped up the 3 colored peppers, the red, the green and the yellow. So I'm ready to prepare the toppings on my dough. So, but we have to wait before half an hour. Okay, so now let's check our pizza dough. So it has risen very well, and I'm going to divide this, and I'm going to use half of it for a pizza. I'm going to roll it out or pat it out. I'm going to pat it out, and this pizza we will bake it in the air fryer. Now to this. So now we have patted the dough out nicely. On this I'm going to layer the tricolored There goes the burrata on top of it. Let me bake this first and then I will add the burrata. But I'll anyways slice it and keep it. So I have put it in the air fryer. I'm going to poke the pizza a bit so that it does not bubble up, and this goes into the air fryer. I forgot the olive oil, so I'm just removing it and pouring some olive oil over the pizza. And putting it back into the air. So there I've started the air fryer and kept the timer on about 4 minutes and at 200 degrees temperature. So we will allow this to cook and then we will layer the mozzarella burrata, buffalo burrata on it. So after 4 minutes I had checked, but it wasn't done that well, so we are going to put it back for another 5 minutes. So after 9 minutes, that is how the vegetables were looking. I have added the burrata mozzarella on top of it, and I have also sprinkled some more pizza seasonings, and I'm going to give it another dash of olive oil and put it back into the oven, into the air fryer for another 5 minutes. There, that's our homemade pizza base, a complete pizza with the homemade pizza base. So hope you feel like trying it out after seeing this. Now this one is going to my dad so that he can sit down and have his lunch. Thank you for watching.